What's up guys, it's me, LankyB. Now, I've wanted to make reviews for quite a while. I've actually spent quite a few weeks writing up scripts and recording reviews for games like Modern Warfare and even Halo. However, despite having Modern Warfare's script kind of done and actually recorded, I decided to kind of scrap it and change the direction of the reviews, which is really annoying. So now what we're doing is 5-minute reviews, a series where I'll talk about games and review them in around about 5 minutes. Obviously this introduction part doesn't count towards the 5 minutes, or I'd kind of be screwed. Also, on a side note, about 90% of you guys aren't subscribed to the channel, so if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing so I know to make more. Without further ado, let's get to the review. So what's the best way to describe this game franchise? Money grabbing would be quite a common one, I feel. Almost every year we play this franchise's corrupt lottery and end up losing because the tickets cost about 50 quid. But you know what? This year we almost won, although it still cost us £50, so it's debatable. Modern Warfare is that little bit of gold you thought you would never find in a lake of modern Call of Duty. It's like you looked for it but just thought that finding a game this golden is a myth. It doesn't happen. This game boasts a fantastic campaign which makes you feel like you're there. My favourite missions are where you played as the SAS, as a lot of them, especially in the early parts of the campaign, took place in England. Mission 2, you're fighting terrorists on the streets of London, and very often you'll find yourself accidentally shooting a civilian who ran into the crossfire by mistake. And then in Mission 4, which is my personal favourite might I add, you play as the SAS again and breach a terrorist building, claiming room to room as you try and be as stealthy as possible. It's great, and I don't really have much criticism for the campaign. I'd like to see more like it. I'd also recommend that you play it 100%, and if it were about 3 months ago, I'd be saying the same for the multiplayer. However, it isn't. In the time you've heard about this campaign, you've decided to take that gold to the store which you found in the lake. You've bragged about it to your friends, and guess what? It's fake. Modern Warfare looked like the gold this franchise needed, and they just had to ruin it by adding things like pay to win. The game now features a battle pass system, meaning that if you don't buy the battle pass and grind the game, you won't be able to get certain weapons. This also means that other players have a clear advantage over you if they have those weapons, so what's even the point in playing anymore? With the game on day one, you had overpowered shotguns like the 725, which had almost infinite range, and then the M4A1, which was, well, it could melt you in a few bullets and everybody seemed to use it. You could put these weapons into the hands of the players and it would be so chaotic. Give them some claymores for good measures and it was just fun. Now sure, the game did get patched and this kind of made it better, however the chaos was also turned down, it felt, and that kind of sucked. You could always grind up to get a good weapon, but now you can't even do that, seeing as some of the best weapons, or new weapons I should say, are locked behind paywalls. Weapons being locked behind a paywall isn't fun. Grinding for a battle pass which forces you to keep playing before it's too late, that isn't fun either. Now granted, we do get some free maps, which is a trade which some players might accept. However, I don't really see it that way, especially seeing how most of the maps are either crap or just forgettable, normally both. One good point about the multiplayer is that when you forget about the battle pass, the game can be really fun. If you don't care that the enemy might have brought a better gun than you and might be just beating you because of that, then all for you might have fun. I mean, there's even a game mode which is designed to be casual. It's called Quick Play and you can try various different game modes and take out the ones you dislike, and I really do think that a lot more games need to start adding features like this where you can play a wide range of things. They also gave us quite a fun PvE mode, although it doesn't really feel that finished at all. I believe they're called Operations and they do seem somewhat fun, although it's really difficult to enjoy these modes at times. Granted, it is always going to be fun with friends, especially in this game mode. However, it's also somewhat annoying when the enemies keep swarming you and the objective feels impossible to reach. It just feels unfinished most of the time, and it's annoying how quickly enemies can kill you. You can run out of ammo very quickly as it doesn't replenish upon a death, but like I said, it is fun with friends. I do want to talk about Ground War, I believe that's what it's called. It's really fun and it feels almost better than some of the Battlefield titles we've been getting recently. It's something I'd like the game to go into more and more and kind of experiment with. However, it only had 2 maps at launch and certain teams could get a better spawn and then dominate the enemy for the rest of the game, which is really annoying as well. I'm not really too sure what else I can say about this game. The graphics are great, it feels great to play, and it's just a shame that the company wasn't satisfied with the money they were getting. I think many people enjoyed the game before these changes were made, and it's more than wishful thinking to think that they might go back on this decision. Although they probably won't, or definitely won't, because they're getting more money this way. So what does this game get as a score? If we're talking about when the game first came out and when it got patched before the Battle Pass came in, we would say that this game is an 8 out of 10 and a recommend to buy. However, now that they've implemented the Battle Pass, I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10 and not a recommendation to buy. Yes, it is slightly above average, but that's just because of the amazing campaign. This is going down the route of the Black Ops 4, it's going down the route of all the games which have failed before it. If you want to be a part of that, you want to join in on that, that's fine, that's your decision, but I personally would not recommend it, and that's just how it is at the moment. Hope you enjoyed the review. If you liked this video, make sure you leave a like. If you want to see more, make sure you subscribe so I can see that you want to see this kind of stuff. It does take a while to make these reviews and get the gameplay for it, and I do hope that you guys enjoy, and hopefully we'll see you in the next video. Peace out guys, and see you next time.